Hey everyone, it's Jullien Gordon here from www.careerchangechallenge.com, and I'm taking any questions that people are having as they are navigating their career change and any challenges that they're having along the way, and doing my best to answer those as soon as possible with as much information and value as I possibly can. So today we have an interesting question from DA, who is considering actually making a change but is concerned about the financial implications of making a career change. So let me take a moment and read that question to you. Hey Jullien, I found your answers to some of the other questions useful, and I want to ask one that has been on my mind for a while. I'm currently in a job that pays well, really well, but the excitement that I had when I first started is fading quick. How do you suggest someone change careers without sacrificing money? Thanks. Hey DA, thank you so much for such a great question. I think a lot of people deal with this and worrying about having a lower salary when they are navigating their career change at their next job. And I want to challenge that assumption actually, that you're going to have less pay. The only way you're going to have less pay is if you believe that your salary at your current job is actually inflated, and you know deep down inside that you are being paid more than you actually deserve. So think about it. If you were working for yourself, or if you were hiring yourself, rather, how much would you really pay yourself? How much value do you really think you're creating at your current job? Because if you can actually communicate that to your next company and you can show results, then you will always get paid in the marketplace according to your results. And the times that we get inflated salaries actually are coming out of school, right? Employers think that, oh, you have a degree, whether that's an MBA or a BA or something like that, and your salary gets inflated. Right? But in reality, when we're actually there, many of us don't create the value that is equivalent to our salary, and therefore there's this inflation, and that's what we're scared of losing, is that inflated salary and that gap between what we really deserve and what we're actually getting paid when we make any career transition. So I really want to challenge that assumption that you're going to get paid less. And then next, I would challenge you to ask yourself, has anyone made this change and got more money? Right? Has anyone, even if there's one person out there, have they made this change that you're about to make and got more money at their next job? And if the answer is yes, which it will likely be, ask yourself, what kind of things do you think that person did to actually get more money at their next opportunity? Well, first and foremost, they probably created huge value at your current company, right, before making that transition, and they were able to articulate real tangible results. The next thing is they probably built a network, and they didn't wait until it was time for a career change to actually build that network, but they were networking all along and building relationships industry-wide or outside of the industry. They probably did some pro bono work for people just to build relationships and show their value even without accepting money for that. And that could be through nonprofit organizations. It could be for-profit organizations and friends. And they probably transitioned to a client, right, or a competitor, because a client or competitor probably knows their work because somehow this person built some sort of reputation in their industry. They built a personal brand that got them recognized. And so the actual solution that I have for you in regards to your career change is what I call a Big Bang project. Right? A Big Bang project is a 30, 60, or 90-day project that you create at your current company before you actually make that transition. And so here's how it works. You should identify a problem in your company that's facing your customers, your colleagues, or the company as a whole, and you should organize a project around it, and you should move some sort of metric related to that project in a huge way. Because what you want to create is an actual huge recent success. Think about it. When NCAA basketball players, football players, or anything like that think about going pro, they don't always wait until graduation to actually do that. They usually go pro when they won a national championship or they won a Heisman. Why? Because that's when their buzz is the highest. And when their buzz is the highest, that's when their value is the highest. So you want to create some sort of huge recent success at your current company. Your current company is your greatest asset in your career change. A lot of people wait until they are actually frustrated and hate their current company before they think about a career change. And I want to say that you actually want to use your current company to build momentum for your career change, because that is what's going to allow you to command a higher value in the marketplace thereafter. So these are some things that I would do. I would challenge the assumption that you're going to get less pay. I would create real value. I would do the external things like building your network, doing pro bono work for other people, and building your personal and professional brand industry-wide so people start to know you for being strong at something in particular or some sort of specialization. And I would design a Big Bang project, and I would really knock it out the park. So I hope that helps. Until next time, make sure that you dream awake. Take care.